Welcome back to We Are Live. We're live at Midcoast Studio in Grand Center, St. Louis, Missouri. Check out midcoast.media to find out what our company does when Travis isn't trashing us on the Google reviews. Travis is live in Brooklyn, New York. How are you, Travis? Did the break treat you well?
I am Brooklyning it up and Brooklyn and it out.
My intern, Tommy, as I dress him every morning and assign him things to do. He's got a couple things before we jump into Dogs on Film. Usually we do Dogs on Film with the great Dr. Ed Miñeco of Hillside Animal Hospital. You guys need to take your pets to Hillside if they need updates on shots, if you need to make sure that they are ready for heartworm season. Dr. Ed Hillside will be there for you. They're great, great, great people. Cannot say enough good things about having fun with him each and every week playing Dogs on Film. Tommy, what's on your mind?
Okay, so this is a segment called Tommy Went on Break, all right? I went on break with Gardner because he goes to get his menthol, right? And so we go downstairs and we get outside, and there's this lady. I just thought this was funny. There's this lady, and she's with her little girl. Can't be more than like, how old do you think? Like 6 or 7, Gardner?
Yeah, that's around that.
6 or 7, all right? And the little girl's standing there, and they're about to go into the building, and the mom goes, "Oh, shit, we forgot your backpack, didn't we?" And the little girl goes, "Yeah, normally you're supposed to get that."
Huh. Okay.
And it took a lot for me not to laugh at them.
Yeah.
Why didn't you laugh?
Because I didn't want to be mean in front of them.
That sounded funny, though.
So now I'm just making fun of them on a podcast.
He might have been intimidated. She was an attractive
She was
woman.
tall, yeah. Yeah, she was.
Damn, what she
That
look like?
doesn't sound attractive.
She was
Yeah.
wearing a pantsuit.
Hold on now. What? How, you didn't tell me she was fine.
Yeah.
Now, wait a minute.
She's
What that
blonde.
booty do?
I didn't look.
What was the point?
He was so beleaguered.
I was laughing. I was trying to laugh, man. It was funny.
She's driving a fancy
You have
car.
a heart. You just don't have a brain.
Hey, stop it.
Oh,
Anyway, so after that, we go over and there's a Gardner. I go to meet Gardner's scooter. Today, can I tell him or you want to
yeah,
say
you
that?
can tell him
He took a spin scooter today.
for the first time.
He's got some thoughts. He told me all about his thoughts.
Yeah.
But I touched it, and it yelled at me.
Why?
The alarm started going off. He kept hitting the buttons on it.
Well,
and
I
it was
was-
like, unlock scooter first. And so he did that once and then stepped away and then did it
That's
again.
oddly sexual.
I didn't
Yeah.
get back on it. I didn't get back on it technically. I just played with the buttons.
And he kept hitting the buttons, and it kept telling him to unlock the scooter first. And he's like, "Why is it doing that?" I go, "Probably because you're touching the damn thing." I mean, if you stop touching it, it wouldn't do that. He's like, "Oh," and then steps away.
But
And
then I found the
goes-
bell.
Yeah.
Then I found the bell, and I don't know if you guys have ever played with a bell. It's fun.
I
Yeah.
didn't realize they had bells.
Yeah,
bells.
they go ching ching.
Oh, Jesus. We know what bells sound like.
I
I
would
just-
say the spin scooter is fine. It's the first time I've been Lime brand loyal this entire time. But I have I signed up for the Spin app, got it on the phone, so I got like $7 in credit for doing that. So I was like, well, let me try that this morning. I got a little bit of time here, so I found one, took that. It's fine, it works. I don't like them as much as Limes. Maybe it's because I'm used to the Lime scooter and how it functions. But the Lime scooter, well, number one, the spin scooters, the handlebars are a little lower. So I don't necessarily like that as much. The brake on it, you know, like on those electric scooters, you accelerate them with your thumb by pushing down on the accelerator. The brake is the same way on the spin scooter. It's like the accelerator, just on the other side, so you just
Oh,
push
I
it
don't
down.
like that.
Yeah.
That's not good for your drunk scootering.
No, you don't have as much control, and it takes a little longer for it to slow down. So you have to take that into account whenever you're coming to an intersection or something like that. So I don't like that necessarily. And, I mean, it's just, it doesn't have the maneuverability of a Lime. A Lime, I can weave and kind of...
What was that?
Oh, boy. Here she is.
That's my fault. I'm sorry, Travis.
It's
I
all
thought I was
good.
on
I'll
summer
talk
break.
to her. I'll make sure she goes back to school. Hi, maneuver. How are
It,
you?
Well, how'd you Brooklyn bitch at?
oh, shit.
Now, maneuver. Why you got to
Wait,
use that?
hold on.
Give me that big burb.
Did I just
Don't
figure out?
no. Until I see your grades, you'll never ever get to see Big Bird.
If you could read, I'd show you.
Oh.
Did I just
Oh.
figure out a way to get Chris to do a weird voice?
It ain't weird, bitch.
Oh God, Tommy laugh. Maneuver, don't. Maneuver,
Who's
apologize.
this little broke ass Chris in here?
Oh,
He's got a stupid shirt on.
Ah, this is great.
Oh.
So do I just
Maneuver,
have to say
don't be so
maneuver
mean.
to
Excuse
summon
me?
you?
You ain't summoning shit. Take your ass to church.
Maneuver.
Oh,
Gosh,
no.
please.
Oh, I'm excited.
Uh,
Oh,
Maneuver,
I just
are you out of
found
school?
something.
Isn't it summertime for you, Maneuver?
I got sent back.
Maneuver, what happened? We talked about this. This was going to be a good semester.
A white kid touched my hair.
Oh.
That don't play.
Did you slap him?
I gave him a right straight cross.
Oh,
What you know about it,
okay,
bitch?
a little UFC. I didn't know you knew a lot about fighting there, Maneuver. You're very technical there.
Don't you remember my daddy's a boxer? He beat your ass.
Oh boy, I'm so excited.
All I had to do was say it doesn't have as much agility. And
Don't talk about agility, man.
oh no.
I don't need you making assumptions.
Oh boy.
I'm racist as hell.
Third grade summer is the woke summer, motherfucker.
Oh,
I was just explaining the scooter, Travis, and then
How much pussy you not getting in New York?
oh,
Maneuver. You don't need to be using that language. You know better.
Oh, sorry, bitch.
What?
Why didn't you send me a T-shirt yet?
what if Maneuver's ever been on an electric scooter?
Couple times.
Did you pay for it, Maneuver? Did you pay for the
I
scooter?
don't need you in my business.
The alarm go off, maneuver?
I broke it like your bitch ass couldn't. And knocked it
Good
off.
God.
What was that? Travis had a retweet the other day, actually. Someone was talking about describe how broke you are.
Oh yeah.
And what was it? McDonald's ice cream machine broke.
Yes. So the other day, I paid my very first New York rent, and so did my other fellows in the Sesame Street program. Many of them, mind you, are coming further than I was. A couple of the fellows are coming all the way from California. One from LA, one from San Francisco, and
So they're used to
one
high
is a
rent.
recent college grad, so they hadn't had to experience necessarily what big city rent was like. And the other, my good friend Milo from LA, he he had roommates, so they made it very affordable for themselves. But like a few of the other fellows, we've all had to travel to New York and make our own arrangements. And so I recently paid the most I've ever paid in rent in my years of being on this earth. And that tweet, I felt it. It hit home,
Yeah.
to say the least. That the question was, how broke are you? And someone replied, as broke as a McDonald's ice cream machine. And, you pay rent in the big city. I think everyone is a McDonald's ice cream machine.
I saw that, and I immediately wanted to go to a McDonald's drive-through just to test the theory out at that point. I almost went. I'm like, it's only a few blocks away, but I ended up just passing by. But I at least gave it a thought because I was like, it'd be great if it wasn't working right now. Right after I saw that, to no avail though.
Like I always said, he's so broke he can't even pay attention.
Nope.
All right, bye.
It's all my fault.
Wait, maneuver, come back.
No,
Hey,
Tommy.
what's good, little man?
How you doing today?
I'm taller than you. That's what's up.
How tall are you?
6 something. Don't worry about it.
Where are you from?
Maneuver, go to summer school, baby girl.
No,
you
hold
gotta,
on, I wanna
go.
talk
We got
to
a
her.
podcast to do.
I've never gotten to talk to her. This
Are
is
you the
great.
brother of that Taylor Swift looking heroin addict? I saw?
That is Maneuver.
I
That
am
is
the
not
Taylor Swift
necessary.
heroin looking at it.
That's what Mom said. All you whites.
Maneuver, you would like Tommy. Tommy steals from his family.
That's cool.
Do you steal from your family, maneuver?
I said stay out of my business.
Maybe we can get in on it together.
I'm out. See ya.
Oh boy.
Wait, maneuver, come back.
Bitch.
Great time to tell you about Gateway Powder Coating.
it?
They
Is
step up. They are here to help you. If you got a smoker and you want to invite Maneuver, Tommy, Heroin's Taylor Swift over, you can make it look great. I keep telling you, hit them up. They're the #1 resource for powder coating in the Midwest. That's Gateway Powder Coating. Fast, Durable, affordable. They're here for you. Check out the website, gatewaypowdercoat.com for more information. Travis, we have some huge news before we do Dogs on Film. Today, as in today, at United Way of Greater St. Louis. We know where that's at, right, guys? 910 North 11th Street. You familiar with that, Travis? Do you remember from your days in St. Louis?
What train do I need to take? The L, the M,
Here we go.
the Express?
The one where the guy
The Metro.
wee-wees on you. 910 North 11th Street. Go get lunch today. We've got a surprise for you. Our good buddy Buzz from Buzz's Hawaiian Grill. They're being filmed. They're getting the trucks rigged up right now. United Way lunch service is going to be including a network cooking show as they're filming Buzz's for an upcoming episode. Join them if you'd like to see the filming in action. I believe service starts at 11. You can get on TV. You can support a local business, and you can support somebody that supports us. So huge congrats to Buzz's Hawaiian Grill. So happy for them, and I hope this continues their success in the St. Louis area.
Can I say one thing? I miss only two people from St. Louis, if we're
Fair,
being
go ahead.
honest. I miss my mom. I miss Buzz. I hope that TV shoot today goes phenomenal because the world needs to meet Buzz. An amazing human being with an amazing business, a beautiful family. I miss me some Buzzes. It would be nice if maybe, some of my friends / co-workers were to create maybe a care package for one of their fellow friends and family members. Maybe send it to Brooklyn, understanding that, what he's doing right now is not only living his dream, but he's part of the struggle. And it would be really considerate if, just some of you got together and put together a really cool care package with maybe a shoebox of vests and some Buzz poke. And
What else would you put in there, Gardner?
Actually, I'm gonna dwell on this, Travis.
It would be nice,
I
wouldn't it?
think maybe tomorrow.
Thought bath.
Yeah, we could thought shower this. Loofah up. It's a little warm out. We'll take a little lukewarm shower together. But thought shower that is.
Okay.
How many items should we different? Like you can
5.
have 5 items is what we're gonna work with.
Okay.
It could be like if you say Doritos, it could be multiple bags of chips. That's only one of the items though. That's one of the 5. For tomorrow, maybe we should give out the 5 things we should send you in a care package. 5 things.
Thought we were just gonna send me in a box. So we talked about
That's
last night.
separate. That's not a care
Okay.
package. That's just you in a box. That's
Oh.
not a
You got-
multiple items.
Hey, would you mind if I stayed with you?
You want to what?
Would you mind if I stayed with you?
Man, you want to split this rent?
I will.
Oh.
Oh
That's
no.
fine.
Oh no.
Oh.
We can get bunk beds. I'm cool
Tommy,
with that.
will you
Yeah.
live stream 90% of your day?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well, who's
All
gonna
right, let's
send
make
the?
that
Who's
happen.
gonna sell the dishes?
Good point.
I got.
Will your 18-year-old brother take
I got
over?
4 other brothers. Yeah.
Yeah. But can they
And
be
2
trusted?
sisters. I got a lot of siblings.
I don't need to get stuck driving out there selling these dishes for you.
I got a
Yeah.
ton of siblings. It's fine. It'll get taken care of.
Imagine
alright?
me trying
The
to.
business won't end just because I left. All right.
Okay.
All right.
Guys, we normally do dogs
How
on
you think
film.
I'll pay that rent?
That's a good point.
We normally do Dogs on Film with the great Dr. Ed Manieko of Hillside Animal Hospital. We'll jump in and do it without him today. He's at a conference. But real quick, got to tell you about Pet One St. Louis West. Fresh food delivered for your pets in the St. Louis area. Check out the website, and they can deliver to you. Just type in your zip code. You can see they've got CBD calming stuff for your dogs. They've got amazing food, amazing care for your pets. That's Pet Once St. Louis West. For the win. Let's do some Dogs on Film. Gardner, hit it.
Hey, tell him I said hi.
Who's there? Who's there, Travis?
There's no one here.
We heard doors.
They
We
want
heard
to do they want to
squeaking.
play Dogs on Film? Hey, roommate.
Oh, so you're gonna have to admit you have ghosts then.
Oh.
No, man, it's city living, man. People moving.
People moving around in your apartment.
People moving around, man. Thin walls, man. Thin walls. What you gonna do?
How many roommates do you have? This is a serious question. That's
One.
all I want to know. One? That's good.
Mhm.
That's not too bad.
LIVIN.
No, it's not at all. And
Right.
actually, I get a lot more. Like my room is, I have a massive room. I have to admit, I have a massive room, and which is really good because, like, when the women come over, like
How many?
they're like turned on and they're like, "Oh my God, your room." So I guess like room size in New York is like having a nice car in St. Louis.
Is that the
So
most impressive thing about you right now?
I would absolutely think that is the most impressive thing about me.
That's the biggest thing the women will be impressed with them.
Oh yeah, that and my brain on my penis.
No.
So Dogs on Film, brought to you by Hillside Animal Hospital. And get your fair fouls in. The topic today, a Boston tradition shortly. A straight pride parade. Email us, wall@weareliveradio.com. We'll hook you up with $10 at South Home Pub. You can do that whenever you go watch hockey there tomorrow night. No comedy this Thursday, but we'll return next Thursday, so get ready for that. What do we got? Let's kick it, Gardner. You and Sean hit one up for us?
Yeah, got together yesterday with Mr. Brennan to record our Dogs on Film. Sean reads descriptions of movies to help folks out with this game. For those that don't know, 6 total movies, 3 pairings. We pit one movie against another. You guys have to guess which one has a higher score on Rotten Tomatoes. If you get it right, you get a point. If you don't, you don't. You can max out at 3 total points. After those 3 pairings of movies, we see who has the most points. If someone does, they're declared the winner. If not, we go to a tiebreaker, a 7th movie, which is a little different. You guys have to guess which actual closest score to that actual rating. So not pairing it against another. It's by its own, and guess the actual score, and closest to that actual score wins with the tiebreaker. We have themes. Sometimes it's a broad theme that covers all the movies. Sometimes the pairings have different ones. The pairings have different runs today. Now, Dr. Ed is not here, but he asked for bear movies last week. He asked for a couple of bear movies.
Were you horrified while you were putting this together?
Yeah, it wasn't pleasant because I had to relive a couple things with one of the movies. I have not seen one of the movies. I refuse to, but I have seen the other one. So we have bear movies. What else do we have? I want to make sure I let you guys know ahead of time. We have movies with doctors, and funeral movies. Movies involving funerals is a big part of the plot. That's what we got for your themes today in Dogs on Film. Are you ready for your first one? Oh, I should mention, too, arbitrarily throughout, if I decide to let you guys know you're right or wrong. If you're right, if you're wrong,
One was much louder than the
Yeah.
other.
yeah, let's test
Gardner's
that
real
again.
negative
Let's
this
test
morning.
that again. That doesn't make sense.
Call yourself a producer, you son of a
Why
bitch.
don't you just
Doesn't
do
make
the
sense.
sound effect for us?
Yeah, do the sound effect, Guardsy.
Yeah, dog. Yeah, dog.
You're good.
There we
good.
go.
I like
That's
that
actually
better.
a little bit better than what the soundbite is.
Okay. All right.
Oh yeah,
I'll
yeah.
give
You
it a
just,
shot
how about
myself.
you just do the
Are you
soundbite?
All right.
Chewbacca?
It's because I'm sick. That's
Oh.
why it's
You're
it's
welcome.
working.
That's why I'm sick. Look what you did to me.
You did hug him yesterday, Gardner.
Yeah. It's
And then-
his fault.
Then Tommy, you hugged Chris today.
I hope I get
So-
you sick.
Yeah, I'm
So
a treat
am I
to
going
deal
to run
with.
the show like tomorrow?
Will you
No.
actually? Will you? Please. Yeah,
I
just
can.
2 hours of you.
I can run it.
Oh, that's pretty easy.
I can run it. It'll be like a backdoor pilot for my podcast.
We should do that. Just a 1 hour. We are live one morning, and Tommy's just the only one sitting there.
You
talking
know
to
what?
himself.
Tommy's thought
I think
this
it'd be
through.
fine.
He's
He'd
thought
come
this
up with
through.
something
Did you
weird.
just hear him just use a very strong industry term? He said backdoor pilot.
Yeah.
Wow. Tommy's thought about this.
I think we should do
Yes.
that for one episode. It's 1 hour long. Tommy decides what he gets to do.
How much can I rent the studio for?
Ooh, that's gonna be steep.
We'll talk after the show.
We'll do 1 hour, and you just sit there and talk about whatever you want, Tommy.
You better sell a lot of China that week. That's all I'm saying.
Ah, yeah.
All right.
Boy.
Here we go. Bear movies, your first pairing. You ready, guys? Here we go. Wait a second.
What?
You got a new air conditioner?
You betcha. Ordered it myself.
How's that going?
I just turned it on.
Still sweating.
I just turned it on. I just got out of the shower. Just made a big salad. That'll work up a sweat. First, we have Grizzly Man, 2005 documentary, 1 hour 44 minutes. Pieced together from Timothy Treadwell's actual video footage, Werner Herzog's remarkable documentary examines the calling that drove Treadwell to live among a tribe of wild grizzly bears on an Alaskan reserve. A devoted conservationist with a passion for adventure, Timothy believed he had bridged the gap between human and beast. When one of the bears he loved and protected tragically turns on him, the footage he shot serves as a window into our understandings of nature and its grim realities. That'll teach him to live among the bears. Didn't work. He was lucky they put up with him that long, and he shouldn't have brought his girlfriend along with him. She was a good-looking girl. Terrible what happened to that poor thing.
I agree. Grizzly Man, your first movie in the bear category. Ready for the second? Here we go.
Next, we have The Revenant, 2015, drama thriller, 2 hour 36 minutes. While exploring the uncharted wilderness in 1823, frontiersman Hugh Glass, Leonardo DiCaprio, sustains life-threatening injuries from a brutal bear attack. When a member, Tom Hardy, of his hunting team kills his young son, Forrest Goodluck, and leaves him for dead, Glass must utilize his survival skills to find a way back to civilization. Griff-stricken and fueled by vengeance, the legendary fur trapper treks through the snowy terrain to track down the man who betrayed him. Can't be true. Supposed to be true. Can't be true. Did you see what happened to Leo DiCaprio? He could not have lived after the bear attack.
All right. John questioning the authenticity of The Revenant. I would as well, although I have not seen it and refuse to do so.
Oh, man.
Oh man, Gardner, okay, I'm not saying, well, the film is very good, first off, the entire film. But you have to, I know how you feel about bears, but you need to see that scene. That is one of the most visceral, violent scenes I think has ever been put on screen. And it feels as real as it can feel for an audience. You have to watch that scene.
I will not celebrate bear sexual assault culture.
Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure they filmed that with a real bear.
No.
I thought
it was
it CGI?
Yeah.
It was CGI. It was
Okay.
CGI.
Just
I mean,
no
they used a real bear, but there wasn't a real bear attacking Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah,
But
it would have been a different
but they
outcome.
did use CGI, and it looks very visceral and very real.
He would have been
I haven't seen the movie.
disemboweled,
I just
probably.
remember that swirling around when the movie came out when I was in high school.
All right, let's stop talking about this.
So
We have
what's
The
our-
Revenant. Huh?
Uh-huh.
We have
No,
The
go ahead, I'm
Revenant.
sorry. The Revenant versus...
Grizzly Man.
Those are both really good.
Unbelievably good. Did you help with this? Or
I
you
didn't help.
You didn't help, so Tommy's in on it. I'm going to go Grizzly Man just because Revenant, despite it being amazing, I think Grizzly Man's like probably a 100%.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Grizzly Man as well.
Travis.
Then I'm going to go The Revenant.
Travis. With The Revenant.
This is something.
What was that, Gardner? I didn't know if
That's the wrong sound. Okay.
That's the wrong sound. Gotcha.
The Revenant, a 78. Grizzly Man, a 92. A 92.
I don't know about that one. Did I really enjoy The Revenant? The Revenant was really...
I heard
It was Dances with the Wolves, but more action-packed.
I heard it was good. That's why when I saw the score, I'm like, well, I compared it against
78?
Grizzly Man just because I think
Really?
people will think it's got a better score than that.
And not only that, Tom Hardy's performance. Tom Hardy's
such a good
awful
actor.
human being in that movie.
Mm-hmm.
He's awful in that film. Like I'm surprised it's at 78. It actually is a very beautiful film. I'm surprised it was that.
Yeah, I think nothing short of like an 88% would serve that any justice.
Right.
It was so good.
So
Agreed.
Tommy and Chris each with a point. Travis looking to play catch up as we go to the second.
I got to
point.
do the Dr. Ed thing sometimes. So I don't understand that score. How's my Dr. Ed impersonation? by the
Very
way?
bad.
I'm gonna
He
take that.
canceled his deal.
What's the time? I'm gonna take that and show it to Dr. Ed next week.
146, please.
Cool.
Thank you, Tommy. All right, we move on to movies with doctors. Movies with doctors as a significant part of a storyline. You ready? Here's your first.
Travis has his doctorate in executive writing. That's the thing.
Doctor and respecting that ass. Am
Wait,
I
do you
right,
really have a
Trav?
doctorate?
Yeah.
Dr. Ass Man.
Does he really have a doctorate?
Stop it.
Okay.
Here we go.
Do I need
All
to
right,
respect
next we have Austin Powers, International Man of Mystery, 1997. Crime action, 1 hour, 34 minutes. Spoof of 1960 spy films in which cryogenically preserved secret agent Austin Powers, Mike Myers, is revived in the present day. Once synonymous with style, Powers soon realizes that his vocabulary, fashion sense, and attitude to women are hopelessly out of date. He enlists the help of decidedly modern woman, Elizabeth Early, to help him adjust to the 1990s and vanquish his old adversary, Dr. Evil, also played by Mike Myers.
You think you're stylish still?
No, my wife says I dress like Charlie Brown. Or a boy. You dress like a 10-year-old boy. I know, I can't help it.
Sometimes a 40-year-old woman you dress like.
40-year-old woman, when?
Remember when you bought those shorts? They're women's shorts?
I still wear those. I wore them yesterday. They fit just like men pants. And they got pockets in both back, front and back. I blame Goodwill for that. They put it on the men's shelf when it should have been on the women.
There's nothing wrong with that.
He does his shopping at Goodwill.
He
I got
loves
no problem with
those.
that.
He loves those shorts.
That-
Oh, so Austin Powers with Dr. Evil is your first Doctor.
Okay.
Are we mad at Austin Powers for perpetuating the Dr. Evil voice from young men for 7 years after the
No.
film came out?
I think we could find different movies that are gonna.
That are even worse.
Yeah, I mean, Fat Bastard. I mean, I'd be more
Yeah.
upset at the Fat Bastard thing than the
Yeah, that
Dr.
was
Evil
annoying.
voice.
Yeah, I agree.
So
The Fat Bastard thing was just
yeah.
too much, and then women started doing it, and it was just like, okay, this is really stupid.
Yeah, it's.
I ate a baby.
Oh, see, it makes us.
It-
It's not
it
like
makes me
Borat.
angry.
Like Borat
Yeah.
still makes me my wife. Yeah, it's just oh,
But
that's funny.
oddly enough, I still like the Borat.
Yeah, I know.
impersonation.
I can't
Very
explain,
nice.
Yeah, I can't
Yeah,
explain
see.
why.
But
But
when they're
Perfect.
bad, I like them.
yeah. All right, here's your second Doctor movie.
Next, we have Malice, 1993. Thriller mystery, 1 hour, 47 minutes. Suburban Boston professional couple, Andy, Bill Pullman, and Tracy, Nicole Kidman, become entangled in cocky trauma surgeon Dr. Jed Hill, Alec Baldwin, and old classmates of Andy's, whom they invite to become their tenant in the large Victorian home they're renovating. Things become even more tangled when college dean Andy becomes implicated in a campus serial rape investigation, and Jed performs an emergency surgery on Tracy with unforeseen complications that disrupt all their lives. I think I might have seen that. Alec Baldwin?
Oh, yeah, he's got a classic line in that.
What?
I am God.
No, I don't remember that movie. Maybe I have. I don't know.
All right, so we got Malice versus Austin Powers, International Man of Mystery. Doctor movies. Let's go with Tommy first.
I'm gonna go with the second one.
Malice. Tommy goes with Malice. Chris.
I don't think Austin Powers is rated very highly, but I've never heard of Malice, so I think you're going double try and confuse me here. I'm going with Austin Powers.
Austin Powers for Chris. Travis.
I think he's going with one single confusing. I'm going to go with Malice as well.
Malice for Tommy and Travis. Chris with Austin Powers. Chris. Yeah, dog. Yeah, dog.
Can you do that again?
Yeah, dog. Yeah, dog.
Thank
Oh,
you.
boy.
Nice.
That
Tommy and Travis.
Boy, this sound effects being broken is
What was
really
that?
making me
Please do
happy.
I'm like Michael Winslow over here, aren't I?
Mhm. That's
Please do
so
that
good.
again.
Travis, put down the knife. Come down, OG.
Great stuff, guys.
Okay.
I'm up 1.
59 for Malice.
Ooh.
70 for Austin Powers, International Man of Mystery.
That was a funny movie.
Chris says
All
I thought it was pretty funny. I think 70's too low. I think it should at least be in the 80s. The Austin Power films weren't spectacularly funny, but they at least deserve to be higher than 70.
All right,
They were a
Chris
big deal.
has 2, Tommy 1, Travis nil. Travis nil. Okay.
Yeah, I'm adding
embarrassing.
it. Ish right.
All right. Last pairings. Last pairing is funeral movies. Funerals are significant
Okay.
to the plot. Here you go with your first one.
It's my kind of movies.
Next we have
Hold on.
Okay. Next, we have Get Low, 2009. Drama mystery, 1 hour, 43 minutes. When much feared hermit Felix Bush, Robert Duvall, comes to town with a wad of cash and announces his intention to preside over his own funeral, fast-talking mortician Frank Quinn, Bill Murray, smells a big payday in the air. Frank sends his young apprentice, Buddy, Lucas Black, to charm Felix and win Felix's business. As the day of the unusual event approaches, Buddy uncovers a long-held secret involving the hermit, a local widow, Sissy Spacek, and an Illinois preacher. Never saw it.
All right. Get Low.
Anybody see that here? Lucas Black, Bill Murray. That's all. I mean, that's
Yes, I
Robert
did
Duvall.
see Get Low. That's actually a very good film. I saw it at Ragtag in Columbia.
really.
It was a bit of an indie film, but
Yeah.
it was it's a pretty good film.
When was
Again,
it?
Lucas Black, great actor, but after watching him hoop, I just lost some respect for him.
That's
When was it made?
2009.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
It's a good movie. I would recommend people check it out. It's an indie film, so it has some quirky vibes, but it's Robert Duvall at his finest. It's one of his best roles.
It's got to be an indie film if it's got Bill Murray in 2009.
I'm sorry.
That's that
Yeah,
period.
and also if you're going to mention Robert Duvall in his best work, I mean, I'm going to need you to mention Secondhand Lions in there somewhere.
Oh, I never saw that one. Never heard of that
Is that
one.
with the young Haley Joel Osment?
Yes, and they had a throwaway. They had a lion in it, a lion cub. I wonder what that's rated. Sorry, Gardner, finish your segment.
All right. Get Low. Going against?
All right, let's go. Chop, chop. Oh, next we have Harold and Maude, 1971. Drama Colt, 1 hour, 31 minutes. Colt classic pairs Harold, Bud Cort, a deadpan, disillusioned 20-year-old obsessed with suicide, and the lovable Maude, Ruth Gordon, a fun-loving 80-year-old eccentric. They meet at a funeral and develop a taboo romantic relationship in which they explored the tired theme of the meaning of life with a fresh perspective.
How would you like to have your body disposed of?
Well, I would like to copy an old friend of mine, but I don't think that would be proper.
What's that?
Oh, we had a big party for him, and then we threw his ashes in the sewer. It was right up there on Euclid.
I want to have a Viking funeral on the River de Pere.
Oh, well, you'll have to wait for the next flood to come through, won't you? I mean, you're not going to put your whole body on a boat. You know, whoever did it would get thrown in jail.
Would you do it for me?
No, I want to go to jail because, you want to have a last laugh. How would your mom and dad feel about
I'll
that?
buy you a drink.
Okay.
Okay.
Love
So,
it.
Harold and Maude versus Get Low in our funeral movie pairing. Let's start with Chris, who has two.
This is really tough because Gardner could be doing the okey doke, but I got to go Harold and Maude.
Harold and Maude for Chris. Tommy.
Let's get low.
Get Low for Tommy. Travis?
I'm going with Get Low as well. I know a ton of people perhaps have seen Harold and Maude more than Get Low, but I think Get Low was a better film.
All right. Travis and Tommy. Tommy needing this one to tie, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
Come on, Tommy.
Hey, yeah, what's up?
Yeah, dog. Yeah, dog. It
All
is
right.
Get Low with an
happening?
85.
Yeah.
Harold and Maude with an 84.
Oh my God.
We have a tie between Chris and Tommy. The
The
dueling
brothers.
shirts go at it.
What's up?
This
The,
is tough.
the loser. Can we raise the stakes here, Gardner?
Oh,
Let's do it.
of course. I'm not
the
involved.
The loser has to take off their button up.
Ugh, no.
We can't
during
do
the
that.
show.
To,
Not doing
we
that.
can't. We can't
We
do
don't
that
have
to
the blur.
Tommy.
We don't have the blurring
Why?
capabilities. Well, he's got a T-shirt on underneath.
Oh, you have a
it,
T-shirt on?
Yeah, we can do it to
You can do it to
Gardner
Chris.
Yeah. Yeah. No, we don't have the blurs big enough.
I mean, your laptop.
Show us
will
those
cover it.
areolas, baby.
Oh, mama. You can't handle this.
They're like-
You can't
they're
handle
like-
this jelly. I'm not even a chest. I'm just all areola. All areola.
All right.
Just
Chris
here.
at least has to unbutton the first 5 top buttons if he loses.
Are you just horny? What's happening? Are you amorous, sir? Like what's
Let's
happening
see, let's
here?
skin.
I just
Just a little
counted his top 5 go down to like here.
Yeah.
I know.
All right.
Okay,
Well, I'll
well-
leave that up to everyone else.
We'll see what's happening.
Oh, boy.
Maybe I was going to do that anyway.
Oh boy, here we go.
Hey, we've got an overtime final, but quick, I'll tell you about St. Louis Counseling Services.
Oh,
Mental
wow.
Health Matters
This
is their
is new.
podcast, and you know what? They've got business and individual services for counseling in the St. Louis area. They've been helping lives and people in the St. Louis area since 1955. Check out St. Louis Counseling online. Cannot say enough good things about them. And download the podcast. It's Mental Health Matters. They've had a variety of great guests on, and you'll enjoy it as they break down stigma in the mental health world. Let's do some overtime dogs on film.
Overtime dogs on film. A tiebreaker question for Chris and Tommy. Travis, you can participate as well, my friend.
Okay.
We're going with a tiebreaker that features the city of Boston and also a St. Louis native. One John Hamm.
Yes.
Here you go with your tiebreaker movie closest to the actual score wins.
For the tiebreaker, we have The Town, 2010, thriller drama, 2 hours, 5 minutes. Doug McCrae, Ben Affleck, leads a band of ruthless bank robbers and has no real attachments except for James, Jeremy Renner, who despite his dangerous temper, is like a brother. Everything changes for Doug when James briefly takes a hostage bank employee Claire Kesey, Rebecca Hall. Learning that she lives in the gang's neighborhood, Doug seeks her out to discover what she knows, and he falls in love. As the romance deepens, he wants out of his criminal life, but that could threaten Claire. This all develops as FBI agent Adam Frawley, native St. Louis, and John Hamm, is hot on the trail of the no-good, lousy, rat bastard group of Bruin fans.
Do you have to tend the bar when the Blues play?
Yes. It would have been nice if they were playing Wednesday. I don't like the in-town ones. They get a little out of hand.
Seems good for the economic impact
I
of the
love
region,
it.
though.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Come on, Blues. Yeah. Come on, I gotta go to the bathroom. I gotta make a drink and watch Trump on TV.
So you're a fan of his?
No, I can't stand the man. I really can't stand him. Can't stand looking at him. Can't stand listening to him. Can't stand anything about him. I think he's a dick.
Sean, not mixing words.
No.
Town, fantastic movie. John Hamm, great role in it. Tommy,
I'll let you go first.
you'll let me. I also just snapped a photo of Tommy playing Pokemon
He
in
was
the middle of
playing
the,
it on the
show.
break, too.
Yeah, so there's that.
Jesus Christ.
Nothing but the finest here. Again, we could have had a frat guy.
Instead, he's changing into a new blouse in the middle of the show.
Yeah.
Hey.
I think the Town, like, it should be like a 97. It was so damn good. You didn't like the Town?
I thought I thought the Fenway shootout scene was pretty freaking dope.
I thought it was a
But
great
outside
movie.
of that, the rest of the film was pretty meh.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I'm going to say 84%.
84. Tommy.
83.
83
piece
for
of shit.
Tommy.
I could have said 77. You would have said 78.
Travis.
I'm going 72.
72 for Travis. Nice maneuver there. Ah!
What was that?
Ah!
Oh no.
Hang on. I'm almost finished with this juice. Hang on.
Nice strategy there, Tommy. But it didn't work out. It's a 93.
Shit.
The
I
Town
told ya.
is a 93.
I told you. It's a great movie.
The
Chris?
Town is a
Yep.
93?
I don't think The
93.
Town is better than Revenant. It was really good.
No, it's not.
Chris wins with the
93?
84 guess. Yeah.
No, keep your shirt on,
93 isn't
please.
better than Heat? Oh my God, give me a break.
I think that was like I don't know if it was the ham factor or what, but it was a really
The
good.
ham factor.
It was a really.
It
good
had its
movie.
moments. Look, there were moments in that movie, like the opening scene is really good. Again, the Fenway Park shootout scene is pretty intense. It has its moments, but I think collectively as a film, it was above okay.
If
I
you
think
told me it was
a
an 80, I would have
93.
been fine with that. But I'm
think-
surprised they rated it so highly because there was no one I don't know. There's nothing that would appeal to the critics' sensibilities in certain points.
I haven't seen it, but I was, when I'm looking for descriptions and stuff like that, I explore a few reviews or something as well along the way. And what I saw a number of times was, yeah, it was good. There were some good performances, but it just it explored traditional themes in movies and wasn't really original in any way.
Right.
It was just,
Right.
oh, here's this spin on this movie thing,
Oh, no,
and
it was a
on this
heist
one.
and-
on
yeah.
this. And so it was like, it followed a pattern that other movies have set forth and maybe executed it decently, but it just wasn't original necessarily.
The Fenway thing was super cool. There's a scene where they're dressed as nuns and they've got heavy artillery in their hands, and a cop literally like they're
Yeah, I think that's the
manhunting.
opening scene. Yeah.
Is that the opening scene? Well, it's a
I
manhunt.
thought it was the opening scene.
I thought it was when they were like fire. Either way, they're armed to the teeth, and they're in these nun outfits, and the whole city's looking for them. And one police officer, it's kind of like when you realize, like, I don't have a big enough gun, and I'm out here hunting a bear, right? And they all just look at him in the masks, and the cop just kind of like, I ain't doing this. Like, he just kind of, he did the thing. So I don't know. I enjoyed it, but that felt high for that.
Can you say ham factor again?
Ham factor.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Have you guys seen Tag? It's a really good John Hamm movie.
Boy,
is it really?
I'm a dick, and I thought that movie sucked. I did
liked
not
it.
like the camera
It
cuts.
was goofy.
I was so.
It was really goofy.
I've
was
decided
like
I just can't enjoy anything.
That was like the 30-year game of tag or something, right?
I thought that was so
Yeah.
stupid.
I liked it.
I like
I like
everyone in
dumb
that
things,
cast.
though.
I haven't seen it. I like everyone in that cast though, but I haven't
What's
seen
wrong
it because I
with
don't
me?
know. Is it like
dead
a movie
inside.
that starts off as a comedy then gets very sentimental towards the end?
No.
Yeah, no, it
No.
does. With
I mean,
with the hospital.
well, my thing would be like I'll argue that This Is the End is a perfect comedy
Ooh, boy,
over
yeah.
and over and over.
That's a
But
good
then
movie.
I get mad at Tag because I think it's like action movie, weird camera angles and stuff, and I just didn't like it. I just thought it was lame. So again, I'm dead. Inside.
I know you guys. I know we're coming up against time, but I did want to get to this because I know a lot of you guys do a lot of hiking. Chris, I know you walk in the park with your dogs a lot. Tommy, you look like a fairly athletic individual that would go into maybe a large park. And something took place yesterday where a young woman, she was getting her hike on, and she ended up, I think, hurting her ankle to the point where she couldn't get out. They needed to send in a rescue team in order to save her. And I think there are times where obviously when you're hurt, you need as much help as possible. But then sometimes the help really isn't as helpful as you want it to be. And in this instance, for this poor woman, I think she's happy to be alive. But I don't think she cared too much for the rescue attempt.
Do we have video?
I do have video.
Okay, if you don't have video, Travis, I was going to be so mad at you. I was like, you have to have video.
Travis, I know you've been in a helicopter.
I
don't think you took a
best
ride
moment of my life.
like this woman took in a
don't
helicopter.
believe I have, and I don't think I want to.
And so I just,
This is a 74-year-old woman, you piece of shit.
There you go here.
I'm glad Chris mentioned that. This woman, she busted her ankle. And,
This is a scene out of The
there she
Simpsons.
Oh,
is.
no, it's so
They
true.
rescued her.
No,
Now they're
no,
pulling her
no.
up.
No,
Oh no.
they're pulling her up
Oh,
on
no.
the, oh, no, and
Oh,
now she's
jeez.
spinning
Get a hold.
uncontrollably on the
Oh,
gurney.
it gets better.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
no.
Again, she's...
Oh, I think it's picking. Is it going lower? Is it picking up speed?
I'm like, maybe we should put her down. And now
Oh,
it
no.
just goes faster.
No.
Oh no.
I mean, we're
poor
talking-
Woman. Oh, I know she. Oh God. Oh poor. I hope she got her eyes closed. Oh no.
That's not funny.
Okay. Oh, they got under control.
No.
No, we got her. We got it under control.
No.
Pulling her in.
Oh,
Almost
they
there.
almost hit the wheel.
Almost
Oh, there we go
there.
again. Oh,
If you're
Jesus.
listening at home, she's strapped in so she can't like
Looks
brace
like
anything.
it looks like
or-
a sarcophagus.
Yeah, it does. And I'm
Oh,
talking,
look at her
she
go.
has rotated
Look
over
out,
1,000 times. The RPMs have
She's
hit
still
the
spinning.
red line.
She's right there. Just grab
Stop
her.
it. Help this woman.
Oh my God! It's spinning quicker.
She's actually
She's going
lifting
fast.
the helicopter higher with her propulsion.
Okay.
Oh,
We gotta let her down a little. Yeah,
Oh.
let's try and unwrap her here.
oh no.
Oh no!
Oh,
Look
no!
how fast it's going!
No!
Oh my
She
God!
is going so fast.
Holy
This
Is
is-
it
shit!
wrapped around the? Is it
She's
wrapped
going
around the
faster than the
helicopter blade?
blades. Oh.
This hurts.
They're get, like, how
Oh my
did she
God.
live?
Oh, look at that! It's like a figure
This is
skater.
horrible.
It's like a
This is
figure
horrible.
skater.
This is horrific. And they just let it go.
And then she just spins, and they let her down, and they just decide to go away.
Oh.
Oh, let's just fly away with her.
no. That's the most horrific
I hope
thing
everyone
I've
on that
ever seen.
helicopter is suspended for
Oh.
3 months.
Jamie Moyer's Fancy Foyer says, well, if she survived, we do know she's NASA material.
Oh my God.
We need to count up the rotations this poor woman did. My goodness gracious.
Tommy, you want to go back
How
to
does
the
this
video?
work? Does she sue them? How does this work?
Man, I don't know. Hopefully it just knocked her out. Hopefully the blood just left her head.
Yeah.
She's just out. Like that.
You think she passed out?
I would.
That's what I would hope.
Where was this?
I think Arizona.
Oh, God. That was great.
Have you ever been hiking, Tommy?
Yeah, I said that
It's
earlier.
not great. That's going to happen to me.
When
I
it goes-
sprain my ankle every other day.
I went to
they-
the Garden of Gods a couple years ago.
Did they explain the reasoning
Lowe
why that was happening? I've never seen that.
I think
Like, why would that? Why,
I think they did, but I didn't look that far into the story. I think it had something to do. They just might have hit some turbulence at that
Gotcha.
moment. I
I'm
think.
Googling it now.
Tommy, look that. I'm
Helicopter
picturing,
stuff is way more difficult too than you would think about. Like when you're up in those things, you're like, wow, there is not a lot keeping us up here, and don't let anything screw up.
Chris saying that he sprains his ankle every other day. I'm now picturing you getting airlifted out of Tower Grove.
She's 74 years old, which
It's
is
not
the best
funny.
part.
That's horrible. That's someone's grandmother.
You're with your dog, and
that is somebody's grandmama.
Yeah, they try and bring the dog. The dog's just eviscerated by it.
Air turbulence from the helicopter's motor caused the gurney to spin out of control.
Well, then why doesn't it do that more often?
They need,
Yeah.
they
How
had,
do they
had
control that?
They had the JV team in, man. That was the day shift.
This is the best sentence in the whole thing. The woman suffered nausea and dizziness and was transported to a trauma center with no serious injuries. No firefighters were harmed in this incident.
Like, what could have happened to the firefighter? They pull a muscle in their abdomen from laughing too hard. You know what that was? It was a Hispanic firefighter, and they saw she was like, "Is she wearing a MAGA hat?" And they said, "Let's take her for a ride, boys."
Ooh, I like that one, Chris. I like that theory. I like that theory. more than anything else. What's funny is was that written by a firefighter?
That was written by Fox News.
All right. There were no quarterbacks kneeling as she was saved.
Yeah, it's like the ultimate.
Why does
like,
that have
yeah, we had
This
no.
says-
We don't care.
This says that normally there's another line on the gurney that keeps it from spinning. So they got like the two on the side,
Yeah.
and then one here, and the one here also malfunctioned. So it was the air turbulence and one of the other lines malfunctioned.
Gardner, can we get
Causing
that?
it to go.
Gardner, can
So
we get
So here's my question then. Now I'm curious as how they ended up landing that poor woman once they arrived, because they didn't pull her all the way up. So how did they?
I would imagine
They were just
eventually
embarrassed and
drop
got
her
out
off?
of camera shot.
they were like, yeah, we need to get the F out of here.
Yeah.
Just like, let's get away. Let's
They
go
were
over the
throw-
horizon.
They were throwing things at her like, stop
What if a
spinning.
bird had hit her?
Oh, no.
Oh yeah, like, or
Birds
just
could've gotten
Say
sucked
she's
up
going
into
pretty
that tornado.
fast.
or just
Yeah.
try to get to the hospital and kind of hover and like just let
Yeah.
her settle down.
Right.
She's passed out.
Gardner, can I
Here-
get the video one more time?
Oh, the video? Yeah, hold
That's
on
funny.
here.
You
Here's
gotta
the
play
other
that
thing,
one
like,
more
if you
time. I
go
ain't
too
gonna lie.
high-
Like, it's not funny, but it's funny.
If you go too high, you're gonna run out of oxygen.
All right.
Everything starts out okay.
Travis, hang on. I'm gonna Travis, give me your best. Know it when it really gets going. What sound is she making? Go.
Ooh, oh dear. Oh, okay now. Oh. All right, come on.
Inner monologue.
They'll save me. Surely I'm almost up all the way.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Mr. Firefighter, this is getting uncomfortable.
Jesus loves me.
Not only my ankle is hurting now, also my neck and head. Okay, all right, I feel it. We're close. We're close.
This is the reason I didn't buy a pass to Six Flags.
Like, here's my thing. How isn't that guy pull her up, man?
I think he's trying, but like if he pulls her up, he risks.
Fall.
Hang on,
Well-
I got it.
If he pulls her up,
Oh no!
he risks pulling her up at the wrong time and her hitting herself on the bottom of the helicopter.
Okay.
Oh, that's a good point.
God, she's going so fast.
It's like Tom's Twister.
It is.
I know. Look how. Are we
7,
counting the
8,
turns?
9,
That's at
10,
least
11,
70.
12, 13, 14.
I mean, you don't
15,
call those
16,
turns. Those are
17, 18, 19,
RPMs,
20.
Travis.
Oh, they're really
Oh,
good.
man.
No, it
goes
really
just
is
tough.
like watching
Yeah.
a figure skater when they go tight.
Yeah.
It's funny because you can't really see her after a second because she's going so fast. Which
You
is-
really can't spot her head and foot. Like that's how fast she's going.
Look how far above the ground she is too.
God, that has to be a miserable experience. I can't stand being dizzy.
That's where the pilot's like, they're watching us. Let's go. We'll deal with this.
Here's another thing I also would like to get. I would love to hear the audio from the helicopter from the pilots to find out what they were saying during this entire
guys.
situation.
Ah,
I hope someone in Arizona gets the footage. They get the that's public information, right? You can request that.
why isn't this maneuver working?
No, calm down.
I would not have ended up on that thing. I ain't getting in the helicopter.
I figured it out.
Let's do some fair or foul, everybody.
Here we go.
Glad she's okay.
Travis?
It's time for the people's fair or foul.
At this defining moment, change has come to America.
People often ask me, what's fair or foul? Is it a segment? Is it a movement? Is it hope? I can't say for certain. Time will be a true test of its power. But I can say, fair or foul is now and forever for the people. Gather around the radio with your loved ones and hold on to your butts. It's now time for fair.
We give it back to you, the people.
Or foul.
Oh boy. Chris, you are lucky that we're not doing Great American Race by using today's fair or foul.
I realized that it was just it was a ploy all along for you to just take a dump on me once a week. I get it. Point taken.
That's fair. Kind
Are we gonna do TGAR, as I like to call it, tomorrow?
We can.
Don't
Because
be
I do want to
smug
get to the
about
bottom of this. Not to the bottom of it, but I do want to address the stoolies out there.
Oh,
They've
boy.
really. No, here's the thing. I also noticed they do. You know how they go run and tell their favorite barstool personalities when something's going on the internet?
I think
They
that's
like
their
go
model.
and tag them. It is
Yeah.
the weirdest thing I've ever seen. What is that about?
I've seen that
Do they not
elsewhere.
have
I'm
real
trying to
friends
think
in
of
real
what it
life?
is. Yeah, I don't know.
I'm gonna start tagging you and stuff, Travis.
Oh no, he'll send you a text
No.
and he'll take it real serious.
Don't do that, Tommy. I will murder your ass.
Not that it matters
Yeah.
because his tweets are protected.
I was
anyway.
gonna say,
Yeah.
he literally has protected tweets.
I'll just start tagging him in Instagram posts.
Nice. He checks that once a
Ooh.
month.
Yeah.
Well played.
Guys, we asked you about a straight pride parade. We'll give you $10 to Southtown Pub. You can do that, use that tomorrow night whenever you watch Blues hockey at Southtown Pub. And then next week, when you come see comedy, and then Tommy's going to host Southtown Pub on
I'm
the
very
20th.
excited. Yeah, I'm excited.
It's gonna be
I really
fun.
like Johnny and I really like Chris. So
Wear
we're gonna
that
get
shirt.
And Larry Green's at it,
I
too.
might actually. Is Larry Green on it now too?
it's
Oh,
killers.
he's so funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guys,
These are gonna bury me.
let's get it going.
Hey, fuck you.
Yeah, that's why I did it. That's why I did it. I put together a great lineup to make you feel personally horrible. That's exactly
Yeah.
what we're going for
What we
here.
do to you, Tommy.
Look at
Yeah.
this guy.
I'm looking into a mirror.
Bring your swords tomorrow,
Look
by
at
the
this
way.
guy with his dumb shirt.
Are you talking into a mirror? Here we go. Foul. Have you looked at the logistics of said parade route? Nothing straight about it. Everybody knows you start at the Boston Common Frog Pond, proceed down Beacon Street straightaway, and hunker down at the beautiful Boston Public Garden. Straight as an arrow. Straight, boys, straight. TT's pink eye.
It's good.
Fair.
That's solid.
This isn't anything new. The Straight Pride Parade occurs every year when Old Navy announces their cargo shorts sale.
I get it.
I do. I like that. Black sheep. I can't imagine a better sight than a bunch of incels marching through downtown Boston, mopping up flop sweat and chanting, "No homo." Finally, a parade for the guys who say things like, "Heritage, not hate." Republicans are the real tolerant ones. And why isn't there a White History Month? Jamie Moyers, fancy LGBTQIA plus foyer.
Uh-huh. Nice.
There it is. Fair. It's good that hetero folks get their day in the sun to honor their many great contributions to society. You like it already? I heard the guest of honor in the parade for his contributions to sports is actually going to be Otis Nacho Helmet.
Hey, man, don't be disrespectful to the Nacho Helmet family, man.
Because what would sporting events be without athlete headgear filled to the brim with food? Thanks, straight people. The JVL Jackal.
It's good. It's solid.
Fair. This is the most black streamers we've sold since launching the Over the Hill brand. Party City Pam.
Yeah.
Travis's nickname, Black Streamer. Trav, you're in New York, which means you always get to vote first. What do you got?
I am going. Who was the first one?
TT's Pink Eye.
I'm going with TT's Pink Eye.
Guardy.
Pink Eye of TTE.
Wow. Tommy just tapped you to just give it to him. TT's Pink Eye has won fair or foul today. Those are some great submissions, guys. Really appreciate everybody participating in that. $10. The Southtown Pub is Mr. Pink Eye's. Huge thanks
Tommy, get better, poor baby.
I hate you.
Huge thanks to my son, Thomas Mosslander Denman III.
What's up?
We'll be back tomorrow live at 8 a.m. Big thanks to Tech Electronics for all the streaming equipment and all the support that we have from them. Our wonderful sponsors like Getaway Carts, everybody else who supports the show. Feel free to share this. If you haven't, just hit a button. Organic growth is key. We're back tomorrow. And also know we've got Bill Bellamy on Friday and Libby Higgins joining in studio Friday.
Amazing.
So very excited for the rest of the week. And we'll have a lot of fun. So Travis, Tommy, Gardner, we're back tomorrow live at 8 a.m. We'll see you then. Peace.
Peace.